2 Cents Speak Easy. I'm Bran.
What up? It's Armand. How you doing?
And we got a good one again for y'all. Before we, move on to the episode, Armand, you gonna give them a little bit of mathematics?
Today's mathematics has been on my mind, for the last couple of weeks. Is, a simple idea that I follow is basically no excuses. Teaching and stuff, I see that not only in teaching, but like in society, people come up with a lot of excuses. Why they're not successful, why they're not doing something. And I think you need to find your passion, focus on that, and deal with the obstacles and just break through it, and you'll be successful. We don't have any time for excuses if you want on the road to success. I don't think really bosses talk about excuses. They just get things done. So, all you guys out there, stay away from the excuses and focus on success.
Respect. And that's today's mathematics. Usually, man, when we do these episodes, we kind of just keep it pushing and we don't really look back. But I just want to give a few minutes just to just give a shout out to a few people that came on with us for previous episodes. I want to shout out Lasenia Santiago for dropping in with us on the social mediocrity episode, where we talked about issues with women and social media and body shaming and things of that nature. I want to thank Ronnie, for coming through for the 93 episode that we did, and Kelly as well, who did our 02 episode. So we just want to thank them and check those previous episodes out, and we'll move on, man.
Damn, you forgot about me, man.
Hey, man, you already we had you already, man.
I know, man.
And Lorenzo. So we'll just introduce the panel of brothers we got today, man. Lorenzo, you want to start off?
Turning as always, Lorenzo here. Always, blessings, like I said, pre podcast with these brothers, just breaking down the culture and, the social events in general. I already know what it's about, so let the mic pass on from there.
Yo, why did your voice get so deep?
Oh, I don't know.
When you hopped on the mic. Like all from you were like, yo, Lorenzo, you were, yeah. So,
I did notice that.
His voice is not that deep in real life. I don't know what the problem is. But that's it. That's it.
Shots fired already.
That's it.
Hey, don't just say put some respect on my name. Hey, don't say no more.
But I'm happy to be back at the lemonade stand once again. We got the tarp over it right now. It's a little rainy outside. Brandon, you look real nice in your Girl Scout sash.
Oh, man.
You got the hip hop merit badge.
Okay.
And we gonna earn another one today.
Word up.
Yeah.
Word up. Last but not least.
Hey, this is Ronnie Esco with the best flow straight out of Jersey by way of Philly. B Montana, a.k.a. his new name is Master Montana. Some of y'all know that yet, but he Master Montana.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, congrats again.
Congrats to him, Brother B got his Masters, so, we have to definitely give him respect on that. And, a lot of brothers out here don't make it that far, so that's good. We pushing. So I'm just here again as another guest, and, just in the house, here to give my 2 cents. It's all good.
Word, man. And we got my brother Nell in the back, man. He came up from Virginia for the week, and he's family, and he might put his 2 cents in there whenever he feel like it.
Oh, definitely.
Won't put him on the spot, but whenever you feel froggy, just leave.
But he got fresh J's on.
What up, Nell? I ain't know Nell was there. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, baby?
Yeah.
I'm chilling, man.
All right.
Yeah. So let's start off with our first topic that we wanted to introduce, which is intercultural racism. So, Armand, you kind of were the lead dog in this one. We're kind of trying to put this out. So I guess we can come at this from multi angles. So I guess I'll start it off and give everybody a baseline. How do you guys feel about racism when it comes to interculture, as far as sharing the same ethnicity as Caucasian within the black community, within the Indian community? So on and so forth. And Armand, I guess you could be the first one, since and I know you had a lot to talk about on this topic.
Oh, most definitely. I had this conversation with my shorty in New York. We was out to dinner, and she got like really curly hair, like her hair like really curly. Soon as she like watched her hair get curled up, everywhere. It's like Khalees hair. And she said that, you know, her whole life, she would always get props from people like, oh, you not like a regular black girl. You're not like, yeah, your hair nice. And she never viewed her hair as like being better. She just viewed it as it being curly. And she always talked about like how before, you know, when younger kids are growing up, before they can experience the world, before they can experience diversity or racism, the most bigotry comes from either their household or their peers in their own particular community. And I see it a lot in school when kids talk about each other and they call them dark or African or big lips or peasy hair. Like, these kids probably never interact with like white people or some sort of structural racism at all because they so young. So I'm thinking like some of the most racist stuff come from inside the community before you even get out into the community. Like, you know, get out into the world and deal with the world issues. You know, a lot of people are still stuck on skin color at a barbecue. Or about a kid come out, he's 2 years old, he lighter than another kid, they like him better. You know, there's no white people around. So I don't even talk about really racism like that because, like I always say, I don't think no white man can stop me from, or no system can stop me from doing anything. But I see a lot of that in the classroom where they're tearing each other up based off of their features, you know, before they even get out into society. So that's why I brought this topic to you. See?
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot to chew on. You know, and if anybody just want to jump in and kind of give a response.
It's interesting because it seems like there always has to be like a category or a class, right? So if Martians came down, we'd be like, oh, we Earthlings and Martians ain't shit, right? But in the absence of that, and then, oh, we humans and we're American, you know, and French, Iraq or whatever, right? And then when you get into America, black people ain't shit and white people ain't shit. Then you get inside of black people and then, oh, you too dark and too light. And then you get bigger lips. And it's always going to be a category for somebody to us versus them discriminate against. I'm not sure how you fix it. Short from an alien invasion, where we all can come together on something.
We all, rally.
You know,
for one cause.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that you know, I thought about this, Armand, and I was thinking about, okay, I wanted to say slavery, you know what I mean, but I really can't even use that as an excuse because this has been going on way before that. Right. And like you said, it's just a human element that is, we just have to have hate because there's love. And I guess the two have to exist.
Yeah, because without one, how could you experience the other? I mean, it's not good, but like I don't know.
I mean, like for what Armand just displayed, that level can be egregious, right?
Yeah.
It don't have to be to that degree,
right?
But I think it's a snapshot of kind of what happens because I mean, okay, let's take Indian culture. Mm-hmm. They go through the same thing. The darker Indians don't really associate with the lighter Indians.
Right.
They're for whatever reason, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like
people seem to hate darker skin. You know what I mean? Like people seem to like they take it as I don't know, like it's offensive to them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, not to jump in, want to cut off, but I mean, to me, that goes back to colonialism.
You're light skinned, you can't talk. To answer, you're light skinned.
Oh,
no, we need a light skinned perspective. Like,
well, I mean, this time has always been sensitive to me, just because I lived it within my own family.
Right.
Because like my mom's side of the family are much darker than my father's side, and I came out lighter than both my mom and my dad. You know, Brandon likes to see my grandpa. He's very, very light complected. Right. You know, so me growing up, especially.
And well, hold on, can I cut you off? But we consider our elders. We consider light skin. Like my complexion, Ron complexion, definitely Nell complexion. Yeah. That's light. Yeah. That's light skin. That's, you know, so just to kind of put that.
And so and
how
exactly
how it's changed.
Exactly. Because like a lot of family members on my mom's side, you know, it can be dark as midnight. They see me, it's like, oh, like why are you here? Type, you know, deal. Right. But you know, I was born blonde hair, blue eyes. You know, literally, I didn't start darkening up really to high school. For real. So me growing up on my mom's side of the family, like my uncle would say stuff. And I didn't know it affected me until I got older. When I went to like a multicultural conference. So we had to break down stuff like what ethnicities you have, blasey. I remember one thing always stood out to me with my uncle. Because he would always call me Rich Cracker sometimes. And as a kid, I didn't understand why Rich Cracker, you know what I mean? So one day, and then, you know, this is when I'm trying to shave and everything, you know. And we were talking conversation like what man talk like I need to know how to shave, and he was like, well, you can use this. I use the clippers, I get the ingrowns. And I told him, I get ingrowns too. He's like, that's surprising. Like, you got that cracker blood and you shouldn't have that problem. He just said it so, like, all
that's your uncle?
Yeah, that's my uncle said this to me.
Shit.
You know what I mean? Well, yeah, we already had a confrontation about that. So, I mean, everything's pieced up with that. But, and something he wasn't really thinking that was affecting me. You know what I mean? But, I'm looking back at it and I'm at this conference. And I'm like, that really fucked with me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I grew up wishing I was darker.
Right.
You have some people like, oh, I want to look lighter. I was I'm like, I want to be darker because then people like want to get my hair, but you got that good hair. It's not really knotty and
Did you have the 360s?
I never had the wave. My hair was never wavy like that. You know what I mean? But
I hated the 3. Where you had the 360?
I had the top joint. I had the top joint, but I couldn't get all the way around. But I had the top joint.
What do you mean you cool then?
Yeah. So
I discriminate against the 360.
Yeah. So
I like it.
Come on, man. You really like skin with 360?
I mean, hey, look.
Oh, that's your target. So basically, great.
But me growing up, and it's like, damn, I can't fit in because I came from Philly, moved up to Willow Grove, maybe around like 9, 10 years old. So I'm already going through a culture shock now. I'm like one of the only black kids. Right. But then in high school in Abington, it's almost like people look at me, are you trying to look Spanish? Are you trying to look like this, that, third?
Like, yeah.
And I'm like,
you're already marginalized.
Yeah.
So within your group,
I'm already marginalized. So it's like, where do I fit?
Right. That's crazy.
And so I'm like, and then the white kids, obviously you're not one of us.
Right.
And the black folks like, well, you using big words, motherfucker.
Right,
you speak a little too intelligent here for us.
Right, yeah.
So it was like, where do I fit in? In this culture, in a sense, and it's almost like I went through self-hatred at one point in my life before I finally woke up. I'm like, I'm a black man at the end of the day. Yeah. Great, I got other ethnicities. I mean, Native American, Latin, but I'm still a black man at the end of the day. Yeah. That's why I culture identify with.
Yeah. So wings too in the building.
So it comes to like, where do we start? And like to go back to colonialism. Granted, this started prior to this, but when you look at all the countries in the world that like the England populated, Spanish, Portuguese. Right. It was always the color factor. Let's mix these other cultures and make them lighter possible. And then within our own peoples, like that was the bar. Because even when you look at Latin culture, an example, like Dominican, Puerto Ricans, like they almost have a fit if the baby comes out dark. Don't let no African features come in.
Oh no, they don't want that.
You know what I mean? And then it's like it's crazy.
I'm reading now like the Afro Latin kind of invasion. Yeah. And it created like Afro-Cubanism, and whereas like they were kind of partnering up to kind of in a way defeat oppressors. You know what I mean? A lot of Europeans coming in, like you said, colonialism. Yeah. And I just bought the book. You know what I mean? And it's real interesting of how then like the Cubans and Africans who had migrated from Nigeria were able to like get along so well, and a lot of Cubans faced what Africans faced. You know what I mean?
Right. It had a common oppressor.
And they were different.
So that when we have a common oppressor, we can get together. If we don't have a common oppressor, then we have to oppress each other. Right. You know what I mean? It's crazy because we all having a hard time out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And look, I like Armand said, like a white man can't deny me anything. Mm-hmm. At the same time, we do have a disadvantage. Mm-hmm. So it makes no sense for us to be fighting amongst each other. We have a common oppressor right now. You know what I mean? So I mean, let's help each other come up. Like whether you're lighter or darker, like it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, race means absolutely nothing, right? Like it's not a real thing.
Human race.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But for right now, that's how they categorize us. So we have to start playing the game. You know what I mean? Like we got to get together and play the game. Yeah. Asians, they come to a community, they stick together. Absolutely. They invest in their own businesses. They stay tight. They help each other. Black folk get together, and and your skin and your hair, and you got the waves, and my shit is nappy or whatever. And we go spend our money everywhere else. Right. I'm all for a community and everybody is the same and get together, but right now that's not how they plan. Right. So we gotta figure it out. You dig me? Because it's not working.
See the thing. I know.
I think that's why I'm like kind of, as I got older, I wasn't really attracted to like weeds. I think it was subconsciously deeper than me. I was like, I'm just going to accept you for
we can
you
get
and what's on
We can get
your
that.
body.